psychics are real?
I feel like some people might have the touch.
Who's the really famous one?
Miss Cleo?
Miss Cleo.
What? I've never heard of. Can't be that famous.
Miss Cleo. It's big in America, I guess. And you like call her, and she's just super famous.
Yeah.
Why do you call her? And she's like, "You're like, is my husband cheating on me?" Of course. For $5 more, I could tell you more.
Yes. Click. That was her jam.
All right, Grant, I think it's time for you to take up your station, your battle station in the war room. And we are ready for the draft of game number 1 of the series, Empire vs. Team Secret. As said, Empire cannot afford to lose a game.
Well,
the chances are very high that they're already out, but they have this tiny mini window that they have to hope for ties everywhere, for everybody to go 7-7. So no loss permitted.
Yeah, it's like Slack said. You never know what can happen to a team. Maybe they just disband. They can honestly disband.
Yep. Drops the waffle in the morning, and they're like, "God, that's it."
Wait, what? They dropped the waffle?
Why would you drop a waffle?
In breakfast time. Drops the waffle.
And they just disband their team after the waffles drop? All right, Enchantress, huh?
Enchantress.
I mean, we saw a lot of Enchantress by Empire.
Yes.
They picked it both times, right? They didn't win, but
yeah.
I think he.
We had a Na'Vi Enchantress as well, but Miposhka played Enchantress in that game too. Yeah.
Spirit Breaker.
Wow. Interesting. The Undying is banned out. We did see a lot of really good Undying games, and Team Empire especially suffered.
Is that a
from the
silencer
Undying.
too? Nope. Oh yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, I put Beastmaster. Is that just going unbanned? Am I putting him back down? All right.
Oh, are we gonna see Beastmaster?
Undying.
We saw him banned out all games yesterday.
I'm gonna be pretty hype if he makes it in. I want to know why he's so OP.
What do you mean?
Well, I see
read his skills, dumbo.
on paper, Grant. You're thinking inside the box.
Okay.
I want to see him in
Prove it.
action.
Yeah, I mean, he gets a freaking. He's literally how Moo plays it on complexity, except now you get a free Helm of the Dominator.
Hey, Beastmaster ban.
What a surprise!
Too bad, so sad.
Wait, I'm missing one. Who am I missing?
You got a Rubik, you got a Spirit Breaker,
No, I have
Undying,
six. I just can't
Silencer.
count.
All right.
Brewmaster. That hero owns. And that is offlane. Empire is Radiant or Dire.
Empire is dire.
Okay, so we're gonna toss him over here in the offlane.
Oh, the Brewmaster.
10 seconds remaining.
Remember when he used to be middle? Yeah, like we talked about it yesterday. He always used to be a middle hero, and then
Yep.
S4 is like, I'm the man.
Yep.
How was that? I guess S4 played it middle and then took it to the offlane.
That EG Brewmaster mid. I remember those days.
Good times.
Witch Doctor first pick.
Oh, I'm so proud.
Wow. All right. Now this is a hero that has fallen a lot out of favor. Did he get any big changes? I don't believe so.
No, Witch Doctor has been the same for such a long time.
Witch Doctor and who?
And Earthshaker.
Witch Doctor and Earthshaker. Yeah.
Earthshaker's super weird, right? He doesn't do damage if the hero is by himself now.
What does
On
that
his
mean?
ultimate. That's just a nerf. If he's by himself with like no creeps or anything, it just doesn't do damage.
Huh.
So I think he's more of a support now. So we're just gonna put him here in the river. This guy likes roaming around now. Could be an offlaner, but he does way less damage.
Now, shouldn't this draft already tell us something? I mean, Witch Doctor is kind of a do-all support. He's just kind of okay at everything.
So what does that tell us?
Tells me that they're going for some real specific kind of strat coming
But you
up
just
here.
said he was a do-all.
I
What
know,
kind of specific strat
but
if he's a
their
do-all?
next 3 picks are going to be very specific in their game plan. They don't want to give away anything.
I think, I mean, if you look at Team Secret, they've got a lot of team fight already, and so far, Empire has only got a Brewmaster. I guess Doom is quite good in a team fight if
Well,
you
that's
know who to
weird.
shut down.
Because Brewmaster, who picked Empire? So that means Doom's gonna be the 4 support, huh?
Yesterday we
jungle.
had Doom
10
by
seconds
Miposhka, so
remaining.
yes.
Huh. So yeah, we'll just toss him in the jungle here.
5 seconds
Alright.
remaining.
Why not?
He eats a free creep.
Empire's
The only
turn to
problem is
ban.
you just you go middle, right, at level 1, so because you don't spawn creeps till 1 minute anymore, which is like a nerf to all junglers,
Yeah.
which is a nerf to Doom, obviously. That's an AA ban. That's a good hero.
10
What's your
seconds
least favorite
remaining.
hero in Dota, Shiver?
To watch or to play?
Both.
To play
5
Shadow
seconds
Fiend.
remaining.
To watch. Normally the heroes that don't require any interaction with other heroes. So In this patch,
Anti-mage?
yeah, I guess anti-mage with the blink thing. It's just he just doesn't want to fight at the moment. I want people that want to fight. I really like watching Puck. I can't play Puck at all, but I really like watching Puck because he's like all over the place all the time.
Yeah.
He's
And
really
you got
fun.
that level 25, that hype moment.
All the
Is he gonna
gold.
go? Does he still have the gold?
No.
Puck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got the
It's
420 gold?
gold, and then Coil does rapid fire is his other 25. Like when you
yeah.
coil someone, you rapid fire, like
Oh,
you
yeah,
win,
that's right.
you wind ranger him in the thing, and then his like orb speed's at 20 now, and it's way less. That's a Bane and an Alchemist ban.
Alchemist, man. What?
All right, does
year
that
is it?
say anything for the draft that Empire might want to go for? Because it is so random to ban that at the moment. Or is it that random to ban it at the
An
moment?
Alchemist?
An
That's
Alchemist.
super weird. Maybe they
10
just, I mean,
seconds
it's
remaining.
Empire and Secret, right? I'm sure they've scripted
Oh,
each other.
actually, they probably banned the Alchemist because the Ancient
5
Apparition got
seconds
banned.
remaining.
And they just think, why would you
Good.
ban out an Ancient Apparition?
He's a good hero right now, though. I mean, that doesn't automatically.
I think it's just more they probably, I couldn't say, but I'm sure these teams have scrimmed against each other like a ton. Maybe they just seen like some inside scrim stuff because super weird. Now we just see like an Oracle Husker. That's great. What about that? You guys like that combo?
Oracle Husker?
I hate that combo.
I think it's pretty hilarious when people get away with it.
That's Viper, huh?
It's one of those things, like, I like it now because it doesn't happen very often, so it's like hype to see when it does happen, but if it would be happening more often, it would be very boring.
10
Viper,
seconds
man,
remaining.
this hero's do all now. Lane winner and a flash farmer.
5
Actually love him.
seconds
This
remaining.
Viper looks so sad in this picture. His wings don't come up all the way. He's like the saddest Viper ever.
Oh.
Secrets
Good.
turn to
Good, I hate Viper. Disruptor.
This is an interesting draft, you know? They got a little bit of team fight, a little bit of
We'll just put Disruptor up top here, I
solo
guess.
focus. I don't understand where the synergy is right now in Team Empire, really.
10
Yeah, they just-
seconds remaining.
That's why I love Doom in the off lane, but I think he's so bad as a support, like,
5 seconds remaining.
because he just wins 1v1 lanes, even 1v2 lanes with Scorch Earth, Infernal Blade, and then as a support, you just eat a crepe.
Yep.
Cool.
Viper really sounds like he's going through some massive depression. Fly, Viper, fly.
I don't know. Viper's just one of those boring heroes. Now he's a little bit funner. Like,
He's not
is he going
boring.
to break the PA?
He's a fun counter now. Now he's like a
Yes.
gotcha pick.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
actually does something now.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
as a person and as a hero.
Even though he's sad now.
Even though he's gone through the rough times, and it's time for him. Look at him. His wife just left him. His kids told him that they never loved him. He's a terrible father.
Already, Secret has a lot of stuns, and Empire has 0. And you
Yeah.
already kind of know their support duo, right? It's going to be like Doom Disruptor.
Doom can
Yeah.
pick up a Centaur and he will have his stun.
Okay, but Doom Disruptor is like those heroes have to do well, and they don't have any stuns.
It could be, I mean, maybe it is Doom in the off lane this time.
Mm.
Probably not, but it could be Brewmaster somewhere else.
Nature's Prophet
Nature's
picked up.
Prophet. My goodness.
MP,
That's an N.
10
It's an N.
seconds remaining.
good job.
That's Nature's Prophet on that side. We're going to assume then he is in
5
the old
seconds
off lane
remaining.
arena.
He will be for fodder.
Bought it. I mean, Nature's Prophet is good. Any global presence hero always feels good, especially this guy. Now that armor is different, especially like the treants just do more damage and Poor Man Shield being gone.
So
the
we're
big
missing Ace's hero, right?
Yeah.
It's
Unless
kind
he
of
does play
interesting that they leave
Viper.
that to the last, because normally they pick Ace's heroes a little bit earlier because they kind of ditch Ace.
So do you want me to put
Replacement?
Viper in the safe lane? 'Cause
No,
we did see safe lane Viper as well.
that
don't-
could be it, but what do you think?
I don't know. I'll leave him middle. I just think he's
Yeah.
better middle, but we've seen him in the safe lane a few times. Man, with the removal of Poor Man Shield, Nature's Prophet, like he just got like the biggest buff of that item being removed. All safe laners got nerfed and he got buffed. All right.
All right.
Alright,
Cool.
pretty decent. Let's see what Empire is going for. So we already decided that they lack stuns
And
and the mid and then the safe laner, right?
a middle laner who maybe can put up with Viper. Razor's still in it. We've
Yeah,
seen a
but they
few
tried
Razor-
Razor yesterday. Did not work out. Ooh,
Sniper.
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 We saw Sniper and it worked for the other team.
Worked for G. Worked
Yeah.
for Vega.
Sniper.
Better yet, it worked really well.
So do you think it's going middle? We'll say it's going middle then.
At the moment, I think Sniper will be going middle. Yeah.
10
G did
seconds
say like
remaining.
the reason that Sniper worked is that you want to have a fast game.
Yeah.
5
Do you really have
seconds
fast
remaining.
games with a Doom and a Brewmaster?
I mean, if Doom gets those early levels and Brewmaster gets like yeah, he gets 6, maybe a blink dagger by what, 10, 11 minutes? I mean, you can make a game super
Sure.
quick.
Yeah.
But is he gonna get that? Is the question? Because that's a lot of ifs, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they might put Brewmaster in the safe lane, honestly, and then do some crazy like Disruptor Doom run at you off lane sort of thing with another hero.
Yeah.
I think you actually need Brewmaster in the safe lane, but
I can see that, Grant.
See?
I agree with you. I
Thank
think
you.
it's going to be an aggressive try.
is that a Bane last ban? Bane just made it through this entire time?
No, Bane already got banned in the previous phase.
Oh, whoops. Wait, did I put him there? All right. I was just, 5 bans now. I'm not used to 6 bans.
It's true. It's true. 6 bans.
Too many.
We're waiting for the bans at the moment.
It feels like Secret, you kind of know what they want to do. They have early game.
Yep.
It's not like they have the best team fight, but they have these like engagement skirmish fights on lockdown. You get Viper farm, and then no one on the other team can kill him.
Interested to see if Team Secret's going to try to pull out their draft a little bit with more of a late game carry pick, or if they're actually just...
Well, there's
go
PA.
Revenge and a PA. Bam.
Oh my
Wraith?
goodness,
Boom,
already
Wraith.
picking. My goodness. Wraith King. So that's a Wraith King carry on Empire? Okay.
It could work.
I feel then that, these two go down here, and then Brewmaster definitely just goes into the safe lane by himself.
10
And then
seconds
Doom.
remaining.
I
Just
mean,
in the jungle, running wherever.
these guys have a lot of frontliners for
5
Sniper to be able
seconds
to hide
remaining.
behind. They soak up a lot of
Oh,
time.
boo.
The Animage. Don't boo. Team Secret was doing AM before everybody else.
And that's Ace's hero, so
It
he's
is
gonna
Ace's hero.
Pop over here, boom, safe lane, and then, I'll just head back over. Hey,
Hey, long time no see.
Hey!
anti-mage. But
Anti-mage.
anti-mage versus what? Doom Disruptor.
Yeah,
That's a lot of...
that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
That's lockdown, but you're going to assume the rest of your team just wins early game because you have 4 super early game heroes. So
Yeah.
and I'm just going with Secret. If you wanted to know.
I wanted to know,
All right,
yes.
sick.
I feel like Sniper could actually do okay this game, but I'm still gonna go with Secret. Because Anti-Mage. Broke still. Sorry. And Secret.
So, Secret.
Yeah.
I'm going for Secret as well.
Wow!
I think they're the better team in this series. so-
Caster's Curse.
I mean, yesterday we all went for
5
Navi in the third
seconds
game as well.
remaining.
Navi ended up winning, so we don't really have the Caster's Curse.
Well, I don't think any
Maybe
of
we
us
have
are
the
good
Caster's
casters.
blessing in this case.
Oh,
Let's hope
right.
that's
Wait
not
a
the case
minute.
for Empire, though,
Sorry,
because
Grant.
they need a little bit of extra luck to maybe help them through this first game of the series. It is over to Odie Pixel and Fogged.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for the first game of the day. We've got the wonderful Team Secret up against Team Empire. I'm Eddie Pixel, I'm here with Fog, and we're ready to go. Look at this, so Secret, they've got to stand in for this.
Just kidding.
They haven't.
It's fodder.
I'm so confused. What's going on?
It's fodder.
Oh, yeah, of
He's on
course
a
it is.
Smurf.
He's on a Smurf. No, he's not, just in case Valve are watching.
Oh,
They're a good boy.
I mean, he's tagged up as the same name. He's usually
just-
Penguin. He's
it is
Penguin in
the-
this one.
But we'll be calling him Fada.
Yeah, we'll be saying fodder for the Nature's Prophet.
Try and avoid confusion, but if you see Penguin, Penguin is Fada. He's on the Nature's
Yes.
Prophet. And as the team, as the panel was saying, the Anti-Mage pick feels pretty good to finish off with against this Wraith King core. But they do have a catch with the Disruptor. They've got a Doom. But do they have to waste a... What's going on? Are we good?
Yeah, it's okay. I just don't have. I have no control.
Oh,
I have.
Oh, you're watching one of the players'
I'm watching one of the
perspectives.
players' perspectives.
Oh, these are some sick hacks.
What
you've
the
got.
hell happened?
Which
I can
player
only
is
see
it?
one side.
Which player?
I can only see one side of the map. All right,
Valve, please!
this was on me somehow.
Come on, Valve.
All right, so
At least it's alright in this one.
let's take a look. It looks like Secret, they picked like to respond versus Empire's hero. Like the Witch Doctor versus Brewmaster. People used to pick that a lot for the cask between the Brewmaster ulti, as well as the heal, counteracting a bit of the damage that comes out. But Empire, they have very comfort heroes. I know we talked to them a couple weeks ago, and they were talking about Brewmaster because they picked it with, I think, Doom as well. And they were just like, yeah, we've been practicing this hero a lot. Ghostic really likes playing it after watching Fada.
Oh,
so he's a
look at
big
this.
fan of this.
Oh, look at that.
So we'll see what he's going to be able to do on the Brew this time around. It should be pretty interesting. Because Viper, we know the interaction. I'm pretty sure the panel had mentioned it. Nether Toxin versus the Drunken Brawler. Bye-bye.
I mean, yeah, Nether Tox is such a spell.
You still are, of course, if you get hit by the haze, it doesn't, you still have that miss rate, but the Nether Toxin removes that Drunken Brawler from...
It's what, isn't Nether Toxin and Doom the only two spells in the game that apply break?
Off the top of my head, I think there's others, I'm pretty sure.
There might be some other weird ones.
Yeah, there's other...
But there's not a lot of spells.
Not a
so
lot, no.
There's a lot of power in that Nether Toxin that a lot of heroes don't have. They've got the Fish Runs and Miposhka. And he's jumping forward, trying to find the body blocks as Puppy and Yaps are beaten down. And he's big. The Drunken Ace on Ace will stop the AM chasing. They won't be able to find the kill. Well, they
Almost
certainly do
goes down.
bring
He
him
saves
pretty
his,
low.
saves his skill point the whole time, doesn't even go for the Scorched Earth level up to make sure he survives. So now it's Sniper versus Viper in the mid 1v1. We've seen Sniper picked a lot versus Viper in mid because it's one of the few matchups that you can actually kind of deal with it because you can keep that distance away. And headshot's pretty annoying. That being said though, Viper is quite strong either way. So I liked what Grant was talking about with the Nature's Prophet. Like the removal of 4-man shield. This hero actually got huge buffs because of that, just being able to bully with those treants.
Yeah, I mean, this hero is great. I mean, in 707, did he really have... Was there any changes that hurt the hero? Like, I imagine he did have his, talents mixed up a bit, but...
He lost the health talent at 10.
Lost the health talent.
The 250
that was
health
quite a big
talent
one.
was one of the big ones.
Okay.
People were talking about, you know, you still get damage talent, which more people will probably be taking now, but the health was very nice to just be tankability, because I think Mind Control would get it almost every time, that health talent.
Yeah, well, you get that in drums, and then...
Yeah, and you're just...
10, 40 minutes in, you're pretty
Exactly.
good. Yeah.
So... We'll see. I think Secret's lineup, like, they have this very, like, you know, it's Nature's Prophet AM. This is a classic we've seen for a long time, that if they take it to the late game, you're going to lose your buildings, you're going to get split pushed, and they make so much space for the anti-mage. So I'm really liking that in response to the Wraith King. Burning the Wraith King's mana as well will be very nice. However, Wraith King does get the talent earlier now. That level 20 is the no reincarnation mana cost. Top lane. Vada in a lot of trouble here.
Crit, yeah.
But he seems to be okay.
Run another Raid Fire Blast. I mean,
Yeah,
he's not on back from that one. That's a freebie. And
almost gets fan score.
he should be fine. He's tangoing up, running himself away from the tree, and it's close.
Oh, he's teeping back in. Is he going to get the hit
okay,
off?
actually with himself coming back through, he's got a chance for Vanscott. Makes the right movement. Silent not quite got enough mana for the stun, but it looks like it doesn't matter. And in fact, as Eruptor turns around, Vanscott's able to get one of the treants. The gold, but keeps himself alive despite Vada's best attempts to get that kill.
Maposhka throws a rock at Yapsword. And look at this mid lane. FN is killing it at the moment. 12 and 4 to the 6 and 3 Viper.
I mean, as you say, you know, Sniper certainly has his advantage in the matchup, but this is also just a very nice play from FN. But this is still a lane where, you know, it's mid one. He's going to be incredibly strong in the lane. It's not going to be an easy lane at all for FN, but so far so good.
Yeah, it's very good for the Sniper. And we saw bottom lane. Maledict.
Oh, they want a man fight.
They're fighting.
He wants to man fight. Who's going to win it? Shrapnel's out. FN is ticking low. Can he keep himself alive? He's fine.
Yeah,
the poison's not enough.
He actually salves and loses it right away to that corrosive skin. Someone else is going to have to heal him up. Nature's Prophet started the TP, but canceled. I think that's maybe what Midwin was trying to go for, right? Have Fada TP in.
Oh, yeah.
And help him with the kill there, but a little bit
yeah,
slow.
you're right. That would have definitely been what I was hoping for, at least. I mean, he was banking on getting that sniper kill, and he did not.
And now he's really losing the lane. I mean, 18 and 4 to 10 and 3 plus a kill. That's pretty devastating already for Viper.
Oh, down bottom, Puppy.
They got the Fissure block, they do.
And they've got the Maledict, Scorched Turf. Against that Maledict is going to do quite a bit for Maposhka, and I think he should be fine here with the regen he has. Yeah, he's pretty nice to have, especially against the early levels of Maledict, where it doesn't really do that much at all, unless you have good amounts of nuke.
Level 1
they don't at the moment.
Level 1's pretty weak. Level 2 and level 3 Maledict is where the damage really starts kicking in.
Now down bottom though, Ace not seeming to have too much difficulty at all with this Brew being in the lane, trying to make him miss CS. I mean, Ghostic, he's not getting a lot of XP out of this. I mean, there's a reason why. He's 16 denies from this AM, and you see how it hurts the Brew. 4 minutes in, he's still level 1.
Yeah, he's only got one last hit as well. He can't even step up. Every time they try to do anything, they just get so much pressure. Now mid,
this is what Mid 1 was banking on last time, having the presence of Fada.
Oh, the treants aren't being microed. Okay, guess he didn't need them anyway, but whoopsie.
That is some BM anti-micro there from Fada. Puppy.
Got the cast.
He has. Oh, look at those pounces. Oh, on the fish. There won't be quite enough damage again to bring down Ghostic, as it is just the early levels. In fact, Puppy himself in trouble. He's hoping for a deny to these creeps as such. He's not going to get it. But Maposhka will find the kill. Ace came in trying to find some revenge, but Maposhka still a little too beefy on the Doom. Can walk out.
Puppy really just gave up his life there instead of just trying to run away or anything. He just accepted it. He's like, oh, they're going to chase me down, I guess, anyway. So that was a bit interesting to see him just run into the neutrals like that. Tank a lot of extra damage.
Yeah, but this offlane, bro, he is not having a great time, Ghostic. This is a really, really rough start on the offlane for him.
They really need him to have a good game, too, for that ulti.
Yes, just look at the difference with the offlanes. Well, Fada's level 5, Ghostic's level 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how do you recover as a Brew? You want to get good timing on that level 6, because your team, they're looking to fight around that primal split.
I mean, recovering is very hard on that hero now, too, because it's not like Iron Talon exists. It's not like you can jungle up and get your resources back. You have to get through kills, and I guess maybe he can rotate with people and get kills with the sniper, or maybe the sniper can rotate to him.
Yeah,
That's probably the best bet.
This is going to be hard mode for Ghostic.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. This is not... I mean, looking at the lane that he's up against, is this sort of expected to be such a tough lane for the Brew?
Yeah, it's a full prime lane. And Witch Doctor's one of the best ones that we were talking about in the initial. And mid one now, getting collapsed down with 3 heroes. The glimpse comes out, sends Fod away, and mid one.
Well, the 6-1 charges won't be quite enough to keep him alive indeed. But bottom lane, meanwhile, Ghostic will fall. And with the, again on 1-for-1, but certainly the better move for Empire. They put a lot of pressure on that mid lane. And again, bring down mid one. But look at the CS, to be fair. Mid one, he's back up, though. Talking at the start, he was struggling a little bit. But 29-5 against 28 for 13. But definitely the death that's sort of setting them apart. Again, Puppey getting caught out in the river with the crits coming in. Fisher, I don't think it's going to be enough to save him. He's ticking down low.
He's going for the Melodic kill, though.
He's been chased. Ghostic, I don't think Ghostic could get to him. Puppey's actually going to be fine.
Oh, and 4 HP on the Doom
people.
survives as well.
Yeah, just not dying in that fight.
Everybody low HP. Trying efficiency.
All right, this is a bit of a crazy one so far. CS for the mids and the safe laners is pretty crazy. Look, 36-17 on Wraith King, 35-22.
But that big discrepancy. Nature's Prophet with 23 and Brew with 2.
That is the big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early days, it's only 1k for Secret, but that 1k is literally down to the offlaners.
It's not even just the last hits. I mean, Nature's Prophet is now 6, so he can get involved anywhere on the map, not only with TP, but with Wrath of Nature.
And what can the Brew do?
Brew's level 2.
Yeah.
He's actually lower level than all the supports in the game at the moment. He is the lowest. Level 2 and Doom is level 3. So it's pretty grim for him at the moment. Also, bottom 2 net worth. They have to find some way to get him back in this game. They start canceling TP's mid. It looks like they wanted to go for the pressure on that sniper. Mid one, steps up, he's gonna get glimpsed back.
Let's see what we can do. For a Fisher.
Silent rotating too.
Indeed, with 4 heroes in on mid one, there's no way he survives that. And that's starts to the face from FN. And this is the 3rd time they've managed to bring down the Viper in the mid lane.
You don't want to die too much as a Viper. Your game can really get just completely destroyed. We've talked about it multiple times as a Viper. You die too many times, that's just really hard to recover. However, that was the old Viper. Now you still have Nether Toxin, so you still can be a big factor in the game just with that for your teammates. And they have Nature's Prophet AM. He's not really the most important hero in this game.
No.
The anti-mage.
I mean, anti-mage is having the dream game. This is some of the best CS I've seen on an AM in the first game. And in terms of denies as well, he's getting good at bonus XP from this lane as well because of that. He's nearly level 7 at 8 minutes in this tri lane where he has been sort of, you know, looked out for by the supports. They've been around getting some XP, but Ace is still doing it. Should be fine here. I think we'll be back up and Puppey's there just in case.
Yep, he's still got a salve as
They're
well.
trying to look, they've actually brought mid one.
Very dead Miposhka.
Yeah, with the Viper coming down to this bottom lane, not something that Empire would have expected.
So Ace is going for the straight rush on the Battle Fury. He's got Purse and he's got the Demon Edge already queued up to finish it right away.
Yeah, I mean, down on this bottom, as we've seen, Ghostic sure he's not getting a lot, but he's not. Well, top. Let's go.
One more hit.
Right.
Got him.
Fada just making the solo plays. And Miposhka, nothing he can do to punish that at all. Just be a little careful, Puppey turns up. But as we're saying, not only Ace is having a really good time, so is Silent. Only a few hundred behind him, but she said, with that rush Battle Fury as his first item, the difference in farm between these two is going to start opening up pretty quickly unless Silent can start to find some objectives or find some fights with the Wraith King.
Yeah, I mean, Wraith King can't keep up by any means versus an anti-mage. It's impossible. It's like
not an anti-mage, well, he's gonna, at this rate, it's going to be, what, a 10-minute Battle Fury?
Yeah.
10-minute Battle Fury.
Wraith King can get like through kills and stuff. Oh, top lane, looks like they're going for another setup on Miposhka, but Cask's a little unfortunate. Should be just fine with that Scorched Earth. So the best thing I think I could see like for Empire is like trying to go for maybe a pretty early Roche, because they have Sniper, they have Brew, they have Doom and Wraith King. They can go into that Roche pit and try to zone them out, and then that's how they can maybe try to press their advantage versus the AM early, because they do have very strong team fight. Like once Doom is 6, once Brew is 6, Disruptor 6, they definitely have the advantage in the team fight. But Witch Doctor Shaker around the pit's also quite scary.
There it is.
10 minutes.
Yeah, pre-10-minute Battle Fury from Ace. The easiest lane of his life.
Yeah. And now it's the mana regen as well now from Battle Fury, top lane, mid one. Gets
yeah, that is a big glimpse as well. He was very close to tower early on, and he will be punished for this one quite heavily. They surround him, they bring down the Viper. Oh, still very fine. No, with the Maledict and the Fisher, they will get the return kill on Doom. But still, it is the, again, well, for the 4th time, mid one going down. He's dying a lot this game. Bottom lane, Fada. Comes in with the TP. Look, I mean, this offlaner versus offlaner. Level 9 on Fada, level 4 on Ghostic. 5 level difference at 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Well, space has been created. Mid one is like, I'm doing my job. I swear. I'm not just dying. I'm not letting them kill my anti-mage. I guess. Probably doesn't want to be dying as much, though. I think walking up and hitting towers like that is a little overzealous by him. Because he's such a slow hero. You're playing versus the CIS Disruptor. You know what's going to happen if you do that.
But I think you're right. I mean, I think absolutely, if you look at this game at the moment as Secret, you're absolutely fine. Because Ace is getting what he's getting.
Yeah.
And as you said, the death's on mid one.
Ace has to be careful down here. He could get TP'd and glimpsed back into a Doom. There's TP coming up from Disruptor.
Okay, look for them to strike. Sprout will be down onto Vanscore. There's the blink and then the glimpse. Straight back into the static storm. They've caught him and they've brought him down. Ace is gone. Carter's able to get Vanscore in return, but this is a big kill now. If they can kill the AM, that's the jackpot for Empire.
Yeah. They got the tower though, right? Yeah, so who got the last hit? Fada did. So Fada gets a little bit of surgical, but yeah, losing Ace definitely hurts. But some surge of income for the rest of the teammates, and that can be really important for their team fight, because if they do get Blink on Shaker early, then they have very good team fight on top, because they can just always prevent the like Brewmaster from getting into the fight as well as the Doom.
Silent. He's going to turn and look for that puppy. In fact, he nearly does it. I think he underestimated himself as he saw it backed up before he saw the damage that was done. He'll be chased down. He's got the armlet.
Nice toggle.
Yeah, he should be fine with the toggling in that situation. Mid lane, Maposhka just running straight in onto mid one.
Wait, they used Boom and Split.
I mean, they'll get the kill there.
Kill.
Bit of a mess up as they send him up and he avoided his stat damage. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. They've still got more than enough to bring him down. That's mid one gone. Mid lane, Sprout from Fada traps out Vanscore. Yapso's got the control with the enchant totem and Vanscore's gone.
Ace TP'd in. He cancelled the TP out from FN with the Mana Void.
I think he's going to get the kill as well by the looks of it. He's chasing down this sniper. FN is looking for the dukes of his lives there. But was he? He's doing it. He's doing it for now. The dukes continue. FN, can he do it again? He's waiting for that blink to come out. Oh no. He can't quite do it. The tree's cut down with the Battle Fury. They lose FN, and of course, in the meanwhile, in the mid lane, also, man, Poshka going down. So again, overall, it's a good trade for Secret. Fada doing a lot this game. 5-1-0. He's level 10. He's having so much more impact than Ghostic is. Ghostic, of course, did manage to come in. Certainly was a key part in having the damage for the Viper kill, but it's the Viper kill. The AM is the one they need to be throwing themselves at now, not the Viper.
It was a very expensive kill. They use both ultis. They lose how many? 1, 2,
3 heroes.
All 3 heroes as well. So I would definitely not worth it for Empire to go for
Ace
that.
gets the kill on FN.
Yeah, and it's you killed the Viper. Like mid one's like Gratz probably. He's actually probably saying exactly that. Ace now, with the treads finished up, now his efficiency is actually there. Because naked Battle Fury isn't really the greatest. We've talked about that a lot in the past. Many players actually prefer finishing the treads first. But since he got it so early this game, it's acceptable. And now he's going back for Lincoln Sphere to be able to avoid that Doom in particular, as well as a couple other spells, of course. Mid lane again.
With the catch. Fada back. It's standing still. That's the kill.
Nice kill streak.
I mean, these are definitely both Fada and Ace are the big ones for Empire to get. And they are getting them. But all in all, it's a bit of a ticking time bomb against this anti-mage. As Ace is going to continue to farm an absolute treat. Silent's still not that far behind. There's only about an FN as well. Only 400 gold. They're still, at the moment, in a good position. If they can continue to do this as well, take the towers, they will be up there on par with Ace's farm. And at this stage of the game, if they can utilize it, they're much more potent than the anti-mage with just about Fury and the Treads. These heroes, having the armor on Wraith King and an FN with these early kind of high-impact mid-game damage items, they've certainly got this sort of a peak that they want to try and use because they don't want to bring it out to the late game.
Gotta be careful down here. He doesn't see them, but yeah, nice awareness coming.
Yeah, Silent just wants to be killing people at this point with the blink and armor.
Yeah, they got Blink on Wraith King, and now Blink on Brew is going to be coming out in a moment too, so they can start going for these really quick plays and go for kills. Viper does have a Veil finished up now at least, so mid one does pick up an item for himself. But he's got to watch out. These glimpses have proven to be quite a problem for him. silencing it for getting this tower, and they're gonna actually push ahead of net worth above this anti-mage for a moment.
Yeah, they're playing it nicely on Empire. They've sort of calmed it down. As you said, with the blinks, they're able to get what they need done.
Yeah.
They can fight as a team. They know that they've got the strength over Secret. Yapsor does pick up his own blink.
They're diving for mid one here.
See how much it takes them this time. They drop the Static Storm, Maledict, and the Death Ball coming out of return as Puppey starts to beat back into Silent. Will be able to pop Silent once. In fact, mid one, he's still alive for now. Vanscore going down on the back lines. They've lost Disruptor with the Viper Strike down onto this Wraith King. And the participation fighter, can they do more? No, it doesn't look like it, because the damage from FN's too much. Double kill for Sniper.
Yapscore got glimpsed back, I'm pretty sure, in that fight, right?
It look,
Because he bought his TP, he bought his TP in his blink when he TP'd in, and he just wasn't in the fight, so I think he did get a glimpse. I didn't catch the end of the
oh, and
side
hang
view
on.
there.
Oh, Silent, he didn't want to man up on it.
Oh man, yeah, they really needed Yapscore for that fight with that Echo, but yep, getting glimpsed out. Great play again by Vanscore, just always setting up, either setting up kills or saving his buddies when they're going for the dive. And yeah, they pulled a little bit ahead of the anti-mage with the sniper, at least for the time being.
The Medallion, Maelstrom, being picked up from the Poshka and FM respectively. It's definitely at the point where if Empire, they can win a fight, they want to go into the pit.
Yeah.
Could take Roche with them.
Exactly, yeah. That's what we were talking about initially.
Yeah.
Now they're itemizing perfectly for it, so yeah, one big fight, one big kill. That's all they need. So now Brew ulti's down, so now we're going to see Secret playing a little bit more aggressively together, just for a small period of time. Open up that enemy jungle for the anti-mage to farm around with the blink, with that Battle Fury. Now you pretty much have like infinite sustain. Like, he doesn't even really need to try stuff. Oh, he's in careful. Yes, be careful.
Oh, that's
Fisher.
a three-man Fisher. That's holding the boys back. There's the cast counter to Miposhka. Breakdown as well, and the poison ticking through. This is a Doom gone. Can't even get out the ultimate. He's gone. Can mid one chase for more. Fada's already there with the wraparound. He's getting slapped by Ghostic. Ghostic quick with the blink out, but Vanscore won't be quite as lucky. Chased down and taken out. FN sort of standing around there, but his TP is on cooldown. He can't really escape from this, so at least it's going to be hard for him. He's got the phase boots and the Mask of Madness. Oh no, Yap! He's messed up!
What the heck?
He's absolutely fluffed it!
Did he have blink up?
Oh dear, Yap's.
I mean, whatever. Fada's nature, Fada's
Right.
rapid nature cleaned it up with the veil, but that was an interesting play coming out.
Can we? I wonder, did something cancel his blink?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. I think he just didn't press it.
I think he just didn't click it, yeah. Mid lane, mid one again. They're going in, ghosted with the blink.
They put the death ward onto Miposhka, but with a quick glimpse from Vanscore, will cancel the challenge. As you say, looking for this fight, he can just turn and buy into Ghostic. Ghostic will put the primal split, make sure that he himself doesn't go down. They get the kill. Ace turning up, looking for Miposhka. Miposhka falling low, but great control there from the Brew. Throwing the anti-mage up in the air, trying to buy some space from Miposhka, but it's not enough. Fisher comes through from Yapsor. That's going to be Miposhka down. Vanscore as well. Empire have lost a couple more. Ghostic as well. After the ultimate, won't be able to blink out in time.
He doesn't even need the echo. He walks in with Fissure and Chant Totem.
Apparently not. Silent though.
He doesn't have Reincarn.
Ace. Oh, he's gone onto FN. And he's nearly got FN trying to kite him out with the Mask of Madness. And it is enough to spook Ace. He doesn't want to blink in aggressively and look for more. Knows that Silent is still around.
Secret's fighting a lot. They're like, you try to take those fights whenever all the ultis have been expended. And that was, I mean, that's pretty solid there for Secret after, you know, that was into Brew Split, that was into Doom. Mid one just tanks everything for his teammates. That's looking decent. Now Wraith King ult's going to be back up. They still have Disruptor ulti as well for Empire. They're probably going to be able to look for a pick-off on the anti-mage next, but
Yeah, they really want, they're getting Ace at this stage.
he's almost got Lincolns. It's looking to be really tough for Empire soon. They're trying to play as aggressively as possible to respond versus Secret's aggression, but they keep just killing the Viper. That's pretty much it. Mid one's just dying.
How many times has
over and
mid one done?
over. He's got 6
He's
now.
got 6 deaths. Down bottom. Find themselves a Doom. He's not making it home without TP. Paralyzing cast comes in. Miposhka gone. So you could pick up another, set up for more gold for Ace, and as you say, a few more creep camps and Lincoln Sphere. Done.
Yeah. Takes the lifesteal talent. That's the one we've been seeing. The build from Matu. The veil into lifesteal talent with that new Nether Toxin.
I mean, I guess it doesn't seem like a lot, percentage, but then you got to remember that there is literally poison damage coming out from you at pretty much all moments of a team fight.
Yeah.
So it all adds up. It does matter. And what's the other option? 20 attack speed?
The other option, yeah, it's 20 times.
20. I mean, 20 attacks. It's not a lot.
He's just spamming creep waves, so he's, I mean, it's whatever. Like, it's such a low cooldown on Nether Toxin. It does so much damage in a fight. Pretty nice. Top lane, Vada.
It's actually going to be fine. That's on his own. Didn't have the damage. Okay, with Ghost Stick, they should do. Pops the Primal Split. Absolutely unable to cancel it. Tried to with the Fissure. It's quite quick enough though. Now, because the Primal Split, he's on his own though. Secret do have the numbers if they pick off fan score.
Ghost Stick's in serious trouble.
They're going to chase this man down. He should be able to blink out after it ends. They'll put the Death Ward down. No, he doesn't get the blink off. The damage comes through too quickly. Didn't get the chance to escape from that one. I guess with the toxic, I don't know. Can you instant blink out off the back of that? You can't you?
You can instant blink usually. It's sometimes a little bit tough though.
Okay.
But yeah, he could have maybe gotten it off, but
yeah.
they might have been able to have the extra trace out coming out with the blink fissure.
That's true.
Etc.
Yeah.
So, as we expected, Anti-Mage leading the top now, pulling far ahead of the Wraith King and the Sniper, and this is what we were talking about that Empire needed, and Secret's already making their way into that pit.
Yeah.
This is a huge problem. Empire in
I mean, they can't really
very
fight.
bad position.
They've not got Static Storm, they've not got Primal Split.
Yeah.
These are the two ults that they need for these sort of situations. This should be pretty easy for Secret to protect and take. We have it.
Oof. That makes the game really hard for Empire. They already were at quite a deficit, and now into an AM Nature's Prophet with an Aegis.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fada, kind of stuck here. So is Miposhka though.
I was going to say,
Both kinda
Miposhka
looking
really
at
do
each
anything
other.
about this. He's got fans call there again. They've got Doom and Static Storm.
There's a tower right there, so they didn't really want to go. But now that the tower gets killed, Vanscore's starting to step in.
Probably have to use an ult or two for the no. Quick silence, and he looks to get out there. It's not going to work. Vanscore's there with the glimpse. Puppy's around. He'll look to try and help him. Static Storm down onto Fada. Silent jumps in with the Ray Fire Blast. Fada will go down. Ghosty jumps in with the clap, finishes him off. Puppy in trouble as well as Silent works his way straight towards the Witch Doctor. Cuts him low. Voodoo Restoration, is it going to be enough to keep him alive? No. Taken down. Silent picks up the double. They're trying to find the return kills. Looks like Silent will be left behind. The other managing to TP out. They'll bring down Silent once. They should be able to bring him down a second time. Fissure and Silence comes in from Fada. And Silent will lose his life twice there on the bottom lane. They get the Wraith King. And again, just not able to find these trades that Empire need. Ace getting further and further ahead. He's level 18, nearly 19.
Fada used a buyback there just to be like, all right, keep fighting us down here.
Yeah.
Don't look at Ace. Ace is just going to take over the game as this Anti-Mage. Getting, yeah, like you said, he's level 19, so he's getting closer and closer to that 20 for that uncontrollable illusion.
And Echo Saber picked up on Silence. So really just all these items that maximize what the Wraith King can do at this part of the game. They really can't afford to go late. They need to try and group up and get stuff done as a team.
Yeah, it's pretty grim. It's pretty tough for them to really do this. Puppy now stalking FN. They get the cask.
Still they can do it. Moving in over Ace. Ace will be glimpsed back by the point. Oh, Nature's ran not quite enough damage. Ace will jump in, look for Miposhka. Maledict's upon him. He's running himself away with the Scorched Turf regen. Will it be enough? Ace jumping in front of him. It shouldn't be enough. Miposhka will try and bring down Puppy with him, but the cask holds him back. Puppy will survive with the Voodoo Restoration heal. Miposhka's gone for 40. Secret now an 8k gold lead, 23 minutes in. It's still early days, but you look at the amount of farm that Ace has, it doesn't feel like we're only 23 minutes into the game. This is a very, very big AM.
Yeah, and they're collapsing the map. All three lanes pushing in extremely hard onto Empire's side. Secret has all the freedom right now in this game.
And they're about to take a tier 3 tower without too much of an answer from Empire, with one man down. Proving to be very difficult for Empire to get in. Now they'll attempt it. The tower's already gone. Ace jumps forward onto Vanscore, looking for the easy kill. Can he quite get in? No, he's stuck at the Static Storm in the kinetic field. FN turning, bringing Ace down low. Ace has got the quick blink out. Look at the vision for any further up. They've got the Ghost Stick Primal Split, still hunting for Ace, but he hides himself at the tree line. Will be fine for now. Silent tried to get in and involved onto Midbone, but Midbone at this stage just a little bit too tanky. Assassinate onto Puppy, not quite enough to keep him down. Has the Voodoo Restoration, jump forward from the upside, has the stun to hold back both Ghost Stick and Silent, making sure the Puppy will be protected. Ace climps back, he tried to get stuck in, now in trouble. Silent brings down Ace the once, has the Aegis pop. The Doom's been dropped down onto Midbone, but he still finds the kill onto Ghost Stick. Silent's now trying to get out of there, but Ace jumps in, as well as the blocker from Fada. Echo Slam from Yapso controls Miposhka. They're going to be really able to bring down Silent once for the Wraith King. They will definitely find Miposhka. Well, I say that was a bit of an unnecessary mana void, but they'll do it nonetheless. That's going to be a dead Miposhka Doom. They'll open up the racks. 3 down on Empire.
Yapso was trying to actually blink into the sniper in the back lines, but Scorched Earth canceled it, so he ends up echoing Miposhka, which is fine anyway. He gets the kill there.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, it just sort of goes to show how far they're ahead that even these sloppy, it's not necessarily the neatest of fighting for Secret, but because of how strong they played from the beginning, they're getting away with this for free, but looks like Butter will pay the price. Does get caught out, but they get the racks. 25 minutes in, and you look at the Empire's lineup, it's not a lineup that wants to be dealing with this sort of pressure early on if they're not ahead. And being 12k behind at 25 minutes is an absolute nightmare for their heroes.
I feel like they have to be playing it like a huge head factor versus this Nature's Prophet AM lineup. And yeah, they're 13k behind, and they lost the Roche and everything too. It's really tough for them to play this game. They keep just killing mid one. I think that's all he's just like.
How many times he died there?
Yeah, it's at 7.
Like,
and he's doing his job.
But
I mean,
yeah, he absolutely is.
A couple of deaths early on, maybe he was a little bit too far up, but now all he really needs to do is like tank spells. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
As we can see, yeah, as they pick up the last few, the objective and back in. Empire not to be knocked down, coming out on the bottom lane.
Yabsor's super farm too. Like he's 6-0 and 9. We haven't really gotten to say too much because he did have like the Echo Slam on some creeps and stuff, but his fissures have been on point throughout this for the majority of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and he's queued up Grant's favorite item next.
Oh,
he's got the Meteor Hammer.
The Meteor Hammer. Yeah, one of the items that Grant has said is he thinks is the best one in the patch.
That's not what he said. Yeah, he's got all his color items. He's got Blink Force Staff, Shadow Blade already. Whatever. He wants that extra little bit of fun. Empire now struggling to push out their lanes. That's something else we didn't really touch too much on, is they don't really have great wave clear on the side of Empire in comparison to deal with this anti-mage split push all the time. So it looks like every single time I've looked at the map, actually, it's been 2 or 3 lanes pushing onto the side of Empire. Wraith King does not kill creep waves quickly. Sniper decent with Maelstrom, but not incredibly fast. And yeah, maybe some Brewmaster claps, but Ghostic's been having a very rough game on the Brew.
He did make, I felt like he did make a nice recovery. Like a couple of the farmer splits mid, considering how slow of a start it was, I was like, okay, fair enough, he's getting some placement, but as you say, it's just not enough. It's not as much as you want that hero to do when you drop it like this.
You want it to be like pressuring with the corrosive with the drunken haze, so that it actually makes a difference.
I mean, yeah, you don't put him in a lane and expect the safe lane carry to get absolute free fire. Ace was a business here. Puppy, I mean, he's in a bit of trouble. He does have the Glimmer Cape. Fish comes out to 3. He'll throw out the paralyzing cast, but he is sort of surrounded it. Puppy gets brought down. Yeah, Ace. And there's the Basher.
He tanked the smoke. We got this guy.
It is a rough one here for Empire. They need something amazing. Silent, but the Desto for the AC. I mean, sure, if he gets Desto and AC done and they can control the AM, they can kill him. They absolutely can.
If they can ever get the Doom on him.
That's it. If Static Storm do, they got a chance. With Wraith King piling into him with the amount of physical he's going to have.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of ifs and buts.
They're doing a great job of just not letting them get those spells off on him. It's just mid one literally just runs and he's like, throw your spells on me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's just A-clicking the Ancient each time it spawns and it's working.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Viper's life. 13k gold lead, a lot of it on the AM. But that is the thing. As I say, if they can kill the AM, then bam, that's a sizable amount of Secret's force gone.
And they've got they've got a sniper. So sniper high ground defense can get pretty lethal. He's queuing up the MKB as well.
He's pretty close to it, only about 1,200 gold away from having a completed MKB.
Yep.
You see the damage, the 40 attack speed. What did you get at 20? Anything sexy on sniper?
Knockback distance headshot. You know, it pushes them back a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
Back 35 attack range.
Just shove them all the way back to their Ancient.
It's very minimal, Owen. It's like, you know how the mines move, the 25 movement speed mines? It's pretty small.
Oh, hello, here we go. Look for the lockdown onto Ghostic. Yapso jumps in with the Echo. He's actually not going to be able to get the kill off, though. Ghostic still gets the chance for the power split, but they don't have detection. Yapso just walks it off with the Shadow Blade. Puppy comes in from the sidelines, throws out the cast. They're trying to get the illusions onto Silent, bring his mana down low, but Secret will just decide to not push the fight. I say that though, Yapso thinking about coming back in.
They forced the split. And split.
Oh, and Yapso knows that Ghostic's low. He comes back in. Is he going to do it? No!
The Solar Crest armor from Miposhka actually saves him there.
Oh, it's not going to be quite enough damage.
That plus 10 armor, or plus 12 armor, because he bucklered him as well, actually does save Ghostic. Nice quick play by Nice quick fingers by Miposhka there. A little bit of a, you know, a little bit of an outplay, but the fact that you see Yapsor going for Blink Echo Slams plays shows how comfortable they are.
Yeah, he just walks it on his own.
Yeah.
He just saw Ghost Stick and he was like, I can have a shot at it. Didn't do the maths though. The damage wasn't enough yet.
Yep.
So, but as we saw, he tried to do that little cute play afterwards as he came out of the primal split.
Yeah. Secret's going for like the safest kind of play here.
Yeah.
Get Aegis next. Aegis and Cheese, so that even if your anti-mage does get doomed, he comes back. That's the best play for them here. While on the other side of Empire, they're just doing their best to try to keep these lanes pushed out, but Secret's just forcing them non-stop. Secret might just smoke up before the Roche spawns and try to take a fight since Bruce splits down.
I don't think there's any reason not to, yeah. They're still very much the side with the greater power in these team fights. How long till Yap's got his Echo back?
39.
39, okay. But as we've seen it, as you said, the Yap's been doing a lot this game
Just
without
the
the Echo,
Yeah.
All about just having that extra bit of setup. Puppy to get the cast and the Maledict out. Get on a couple of targets and let Ace go to work. And bodies are starting to fall on Empire.
Yapsor switched. He's not going to be here. He's buying another Lincolns for his buddy whenever he can. I think after he doesn't after he doesn't get the solo Echo Slam, his puppy's probably like, dude, come on, let's take this serious.
Fish on silent. Trying to bring his mana down, ideally before they kill him the first time, but they will take Pock in it as well. They are able to. They bring him down. Static Storm, look at it, trap mid one. He's getting forced back, and in fact with the Primal Split, they're looking to chase. They'll get the glimpse onto Puppy, dragged by the Witch Dog to bring him down, but he's really not the kill they want. Yapsor coming back in, Echo Slam down onto the Wraith King. They've got the Fisher going through, but in fact AC's on the wrong side of the Fisher, so he has to make the long walk round to get to FN. Empire moving forward, trying to take down Yapsor. Ghostic not able to get the clap off as Yapsor is too far away, will escape. Ghostic just goes TPing back home as he needs to. There's a bit of a threat outside the front of their base as Vada's been knocking on their doors on this bottom lane. He's prodding and poking, will get jumped up by Ghostic. Yapsor mid one still chasing down Miposhka. Yapsor with the Shadow Blade damage, another enchant totem should have enough to bring him down. One charge has come through, it's not going to save him though. Ace with the wraparound, mid one with the takedown. Miposhka's gone.
Fada lived as well, and they got the racks.
He did. Fada was looking for the rat, he gets it.
Yep.
Whilst all this is going on, comes straight back in, picks up a tier 2, and they just can't catch a break. Empire, even in these fights where, as we've seen, Secret just very confident, Yaps are just jumping in, Echo slamming pretty much one target, and guys have a go on it.
A lot of like small mistakes still coming out from Secret for sure. Not as clean as I would think that they would want this game to go. Sure, they're super far ahead, but those kind of mistakes, you know, like he Echo slams the Wraith King, the anti-mage blinks on the sniper and gets blocked out by the Fissure. Yeah. Not ideal. So what a fight that looked like it could go well for Empire, just the overglaring like discrepancy in gold showing there how much stronger Secret is. And now they just make their way into Roche. And this will be their victory segment with that Aegis cheese for sure. Oh, he bought the meteor hammer. Okay, he got more count.
He did get the meteor hammer. I mean, as we've seen, it's great for pushing the high ground. I mean, of course, it's great pushing towers, but being able to hit both racks at the same time, that's always nice. You look cool doing it. Yep, so he's always one for silent, playing silent. It's normally a blind, quick glimmer cape again. I don't think these guys do detection on the side of Empire because they ain't able to touch the tool through that glimmer cape. Now he ends up moving back. Look at the glimpse back onto him. Down to have enough damage. That's flip one down for 70. That's a big kill, Ace. Jumping forward, looking for Vanscore. We'll be able to find him and be able to bring down Silent once. FN does pick up the second kill though as Fada actually goes down. Empire, they're getting good trades out of this one. Puppy's getting brought pretty low. Ace, he's lost his Aegis. I mean, FN, he is putting in the work with the amount of damage he's able to kick out of it. They'll jump back in. Do find Ghostic in the river. Yapsor, Puppy, and Ace. So they will finish off the Brute. Silent and FN and Miposhka do survive though. And again, as you say, even if Secret, you know, it does look like they will win this game, they want to clean up their performance for the future ones. As this is, it's not necessarily the super tight Secret that we sort of saw at the majors. So
no, definitely.
It's a little bit messy.
They do have a little bit of a harder lineup too, as well. To be fair, they don't really have great team fight between their heroes. It's like Viper, Shaker, Witch Doctor, or Shaker and Witch Doctor are the only reliable stuns, so catching people is a little bit harder. But yeah, it's definitely a little shaky, but yeah, they're still in such a comfortable position. 20k gold lead. And Ace is absolutely enormous.
Yeah, Fada's got a full Scythe of Vice. Empire, they'll have Ghostic back up in 15. Primal Split still not quite there. Once again, though.
Level 25 AM now, so he's got the increased spell shield.
Looking for the chase. Upbeat. Too quick.
Yeah, so pinging out the meteor hammer and then saying that just happened after he cast it. So he's really enjoying this. I actually messaged him before this game and he's like, I haven't played much on this patch, to be honest. So
he probably didn't even read what the item did. He was probably just buying it because it looked cool. He was like, wow.
He's going for Aeon Disc
He's
now.
literally built, he's just buying all the new items. He absolutely is. Whether he actually gets the chance to get the score will be another thing.
They're toying around a little bit because they know how comfortable of a position that they're in.
But this is the thing, I love it when teams start to toy about because then there's a little bit inside you that wants to see him slip up. Yeah. Because then it's like, oh. But this game, Secret slipping up it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, as we said. There have been many a chance for Empire to punish some of the misplays with Secret, and it hasn't happened. Secret still very comfortably ahead, 20k gold lead.
And you've already taken out 2 sets of racks. With an anti-mage Nature's Prophet lineup. It's very hard to come back when you're playing versus those heroes like this.
How's that Assault Crash looking on silent? Is he getting closing in on the Wraith King?
He's relatively close.
Okay. Pretty much got the money, I guess.
Sniper's pretty rich too, getting Lincoln's.
Yeah, I mean, FN's been keeping it cool. As we've seen these fights, good positioning from him, always keeps himself away. I mean, there's a lot of heroes that can get on top of them, but 9-3 and 5, that's not bad at all for the Sniper this game.
So AC now finished for Silent.
Yeah. And like we've seen, they do have the damage. They were able to bring down Ace once when he had an Aegis.
Yeah, if he gets focus fired, he does die pretty quickly.
Here we go. Secret moving in.
Physical, of course. Immune to magical pretty much as anti-mage now. With that new spell shield talent.
81% magic resist.
Yeah.
Pretty insane.
So like, as we were talking about, all 3 lanes constantly being shoved into Empire's faces. Looks like now they're trying to get aggressive onto Silent here to proc that Reincarn once, but they can't really do so. Yapster just pinging Meteor Hammer and then...
What is he Meteor Hammer?
I think he's like trying to experiment with it, like with the channel, but it's such a long channel, that's 3 seconds. Like, you can't really combo it very well with any heroes.
I guess obviously nice if he can get it on them, cancel some of the blinks, especially from Ghost Stick and Silent.
Empire making their way out of the base for once, in the first time in a long time. Can they get their spells off on the targets that they want, though? It's been looking very tough for them this game. They've got the gem now, so they're trying to clear out some of the vision so they can try to get that jump, but very tough for them to find those crucial targets.
A disappointment.
Very close to having Fleeted Butterfly on Ace as well. I mean, Secret can play it cool and slow. No need to necessarily rush into the base too hastily.
Mid one's build is literally just the come at me build. He's got Halberd, he's got Veil, he's got Plate Mail. Just straight up tank ability, just absorb spells. And they're continuing to jet. Mid one forced himself on the high ground.
Ace on the side will find the posture. Straight down with the bash, but with the Hex as well. Static Storm out though, they've lost Yapshaw there. Yapshaw doesn't really get a chance to get a single spell out. He's down for 70. They do lose Miposhka, but overall Empire, they're taking down a second. Mid one gone as well. But Sprouts, but they had the vision. One of the Promise Brewlings is in there with him. He can't get out of this. The Rave Fire Blast comes in, and Secret, they lost 3 heroes.
They got FN though. They went for the backline with Ace. He just jumped right on top of FN and killed him with Puppy. But yeah, Yapstor got nothing off, and Mid one wasn't able to get the cheese off. He got a little bit cocky, forcing up onto that high ground and getting chain stunned, unable to pop it. But they did force reaction. They got FN. They got the big target, but losing 3 for it, definitely a bit costly.
I mean, yeah, it's still. It looks like it should be smooth sailing for Secret. Is there any chance the Secret can sort of throw this game? Like,
if it goes really long, I mean, they're playing versus a Doom Brewmaster. Doom can get like refresher and stuff. I mean, that would be so far down the line slow. So it's still really tough for them to throw this one away. They can make like 6 mistakes, maybe even more than that, and they'd still be okay. So Yapso there blinking into the Static Storm and getting just bursted down, unable to get anything off. Here mid one, he had the cheese, but he held it that entire time. Trying to get maximum efficiency from it, gets brought down. And definitely on the sidelines, yeah, FN does get picked up.
That's the big play. Ace just ignoring all of this, and just instantly, as soon as FN reveals his position and comes in to try and get any sort of damage done, he's on top of it. So really nice play by Ace. $39 minutes. 29k anti-mage. Still looking pretty terrifying for the lineup of Empire. But as we see, you know, there's that little dip on the net worth, sorry, the XP and the net worth. Going back towards Empire. Still very much in Secret's favour. Secret don't want to be pulling off too many more fights like that. And they just wait for Roche. DD down.
DD rune top for Ace.
Yeah.
They could just look to go with this. Just smoke up and go for closing the game out. Here we go, smoke.
Dire are scanning. Radiant
Does Silent actually have the Silent sold?
What do you say?
Oh no, he just has the full MKB finished up. So now they've got.
I saw the Echo
that-
Statement.
Oh, he sold the Echo Saber. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what other item he had.
Oh no, FN is in trouble. Needs to be saved by his team. They're trying to get him out of there, but Fada's on the high ground. In fact, Fada's got him. He's down for 80 seconds. Mid one pops the cheese. Disarm as well onto Silence. Silence still moving in. The Disarm now gone. Mid one getting pulled down low, but Yabso comes in with the Echo Slam. Ace jumps into the backlines. They've got the bash. Taking down FN and Silent once. Miposhka's got him. Buys back immediately, but Ace is starting to clean up house. He's looking to man up onto Silent, but with Ghost Stick and Fan Score, Miposhka back up. Ace has got to be careful. They're chasing him down. Another stun could cause issues.
That was so. You see how he went into the trees there for a second? The
Oh, so
was
they couldn't
trying to
have the
get the
vision.
doom. Yeah, no vision.
Oh,
Silence dead now.
Now he comes back in, Ace.
Oh, that was sick.
Looks for Miposhka, and this time it's Empire all dying for good this game. There's 4 down. Silent will buy back.
That was a nice little maneuver there, cutting the tree and going into the little spot for it. That was pretty sexy.
I mean, overall, I feel this game, it's been a little wish-washy for Secret. Sure, it's been pretty decent, but Ace, I think he's been playing very solid. This has been an absolutely bang on. Yeah, him and Fada, they haven't been messing around this game.
Yeah.
The rest of Secret have been having a bit of fun, as it seems.
I mean, Midwin's doing his job on the Viper. He's dying a lot, but he's definitely like tanking the spells.
Yeah.
Yapsor, he's got some great fissures, but his Echo Slams are a little bit wonky, just going for single targets. But yeah, game gets closed out. Huge lead for Secret, and yeah, the lane phase just went so far advantage for them. Even though Midwin died a bunch, Ace absolutely free farmed, and Fada did as well while pressuring.
That was. I mean, what's Ace's GPM? Let's see. What did he hit? Did he hit some beautiful numbers? Check it.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
It was pretty high up
Must
there.
be pretty good.
Over 700.
860, I'm guessing.
782.
Oh, okay. No.
So it's pretty high.
All right, 747. I mean,
Silent did a pretty decent job of keeping up. He was
Silent
7-2 and 11 as well.
Yeah.
We saw at the end of the game he was dealing out good numbers.